So I use 2 eyeliners. I like Kat Von D's liquid eyeliner. And the other one is from Rimmel, Exaggerate. It's got a very fine tip. It's also dome shaped. It gives you that extra precision when you add the liquid eyeliner. We're going to use 100% black Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner. It's a liquid eyeliner. I don't like the gel eyeliners at all. I'm battling with applying those on my own eyes. So the liquid eyeliner just gives me a smoother sweeping effect. I feel like with the gel eyeliners, your hand gets stuck on your eyelid and it gives you that jagged effect. I like smooth lines on my eyes.
Yeah, that's why we sisters, because we totally opposite.
Yes.
I again love the gel eyeliners. I feel like I can control it better than the liquid because I usually mess up with the liquid because I'm not that confident with applying eyeliner.
Okay, so what you do is you just pull and you pull up. You pull outwards and you pull up. So I like to start where the longest lash in your inner corner starts. So then I just go a little bit upwards just to see how thick I want the line. And then I draw a line very quickly to the end. So you can see that's the thickness that you want on your eye. And then I just color it in downwards. And that's so much easier than gel because it sweeps very easily and it's so much smoother. You just have to make sure there's no white spots. I can spot a white spot from a mile. And just go basically into the lashes. Just to cover all of that whiteness. I'm just going to let her open her eye. And there you can see there's still some white just above the lash line. So what I like to do is I just like to cover that also with a liquid eyeliner. And the rest the mascara will cover. This is very important if you're going to wear false eyelashes because you don't want it to look fake. You want it to blend in with your own eyelashes.
That is if you prefer to wear false eyelashes.
Yeah, I prefer to wear falsies.
I generally don't. I like the more natural look. My sister likes the more glam look. So we always polar opposites with our makeup.
See, you can just sweep your hand across the eyes so much quicker than gel. And it just gives you such a perfect line. The one eye, I start from the inner corner outwards. That's the left-hand side. The right eye, I usually start from the outer corner inwards because I write with my right hand. Okay, so I'm an Ipsy subscriber. So I just received this Camelina and Strobe from Seraphine Botanicals. This is basically a primer and a luminizer. So the look we're going for is a very glowy, soft look. So what you do is you just take a pea size amount on your index finger like this. What I like to do is I like to take my 2 fingers and just rub it evenly between them. And you start at the cheeks, the outer corners of the nose, below the nose, on the cheek, on the chin, and then on your forehead. So both of us has got a combination skin, and we get oily on our T-zone. So this is where we want the makeup to stay fixed all day.
Can I just give you guys a tip? One product that I feel very strongly about that you should invest in or have in your makeup set is a primer. Because the primer goes and it covers your pores. And that means that you're not going to have any breakouts or any makeup going into your skin or any harmful chemicals going into your skin. And it does also moisturize your face during the day, so you're not going to have a very dry skin. And if you do have a combination or a more oily skin, you get primers that are matte primers for that specific reason. So I feel very strongly about this. You can spend a little bit more on a primer, just so that you can get that full effect. Your makeup's always going to look flawless, and it's very good for you.
Okay, so this primer is basically, it's not tested on animals. That's what I like.
Cruelty free.
This is to assist with tired looking skin, instantly comes to life with a natural looking, glowing, enhancing formula. So that's basically what we're going for. So next up, I'm going to use Luminescence Moonlight Drops. So this is from Cover Fix. It's got a dropper application. So what you do is you just squeeze your 2 fingers, release it, and it will pull all of the product into the little glass tube. So what I do is I like to start with the cheeks. So I put 3 drops that side, 3 drops this side, 2 drops here, 1 on the nose, 1 on the chin. So you use your bristling brush just to even this out. And I like to do this in circular motions, so it covers your skin everywhere. So basically what this does is it just gives you that little bit of glow underneath your foundation. So try to blend upwards instead of downwards. That also prevents fine lines and creases in your makeup. As you can see, this gives her a very glowy feature on her face.
This does have a little bit of a pink undertone, so usually they do put it underneath their foundations, and it sort of acts like a color corrector if you aren't comfortable or confident enough to put the green and the pinks and the yellow color correctors underneath your skin, and it would make your foundation that you use just a little bit more glowy and dewy for that soft look.
Okay, so next up we're going to do the foundation. We like to use Crayolan, the Super Color Make, and it's color NB. So you'll see it's a very, very creamy texture, and it's so easy to apply with a beauty blender. I don't like a liquid foundation at all. It doesn't cover your skin that nicely. So what you can do is you can take your beauty blender, or you can take your stippling brush. It doesn't matter, whichever you feel more comfortable with. You take a little bit of water, you squeeze your blending brush, and you make sure it's covered with water, and just squeeze out the excess. So it must just be a little bit moist. That makes it so much easier to apply your foundation, and your foundation stays on your face much longer.
Yeah,
Basically
is your
all day.
friend.
So what I do is I just dab my sponge into the foundation, and I like to start on the cheeks. You don't sweep, you just dab. Dab, 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 dab. So the nose, dab, dab, dab. And you'll see it's a very even application on your face. And you just take a little bit because this covers your face completely.
Yeah, I would say I love this foundation. I think it's around 300 to 400 rand for this big container. My last one lasted me around a year and a half. And you only need a little bit and it goes a long way, and it's full coverage. So anything that you need to cover up, this foundation would cover it up. And it does give your skin a nice glowy effect afterwards. It's not bad for your skin. It's just a great foundation overall.
Yeah, we've tried other foundations and nothing has come any close
To this. Yeah.
Nothing has come close to Crayonin for us. Just make sure you get the foundation into the creases of your nose, on the top of your lip, if you've got a little bit of marks like we usually get, you can just take a little bit more, and you can just concentrate on those spots and it will cover it instantly.
So another tip that I want to give you guys, if you are interested in this foundation, you can get it at all the Crayolan shops that are around Gauteng or South Africa, wherever you live. And the tip that I want to give you, if you like a medium to full coverage, you dab onto the skin with the beauty blender. And if you like a more light to medium coverage with this foundation, you can swipe the foundation on your face. It would blend a little bit more and it would spread it out thinner, so it would give you that very light coverage if you're not that big of a fan of foundation.